So it's an even later one today, but I finally understand how I feel about 350s, and it's no better time to talk about it than now. So let's do it. So 350 V2s is Sesame colorway. Now these came out today, and to be honest, I think this is one of the first colorways that I'm actually not that excited about. And I never truly understood why until literally maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago, where I was kind of looking at these and I was like, what is it that is not exciting me about these? Because to be honest, they're like a brother to the Butters, which I absolutely love. Because the way I see it is this, the Butters are just like a neutral kind of palette of the same colors used everywhere. So this essentially is the exact same shoe as the Butters, in terms of it's got this like grayish upper here, and then it kind of follows into the sole, and then gum soles I love. But something about this shoe had like a cutting point that wasn't exciting, and having it in hand didn't change anything. Although I see pictures and I'm like, yo, they look really good on feet, it's still not something I'm probably gonna hold on to be honest. And I understand why, and let me tell you. So the thing with V2s is that it doesn't take you having all of them to have all of them. And to elaborate on that is, it's like after a while, if you're lucky enough to have a few of the V2 like in the various colorways that they have been released in, you pretty much have every other shoe already. So for instance, someone who has the triple whites essentially has the Butters as well, and now the Sesames, and your breads. Someone who has the zebras already had the semi-frozens. They already had the belugas in a sense. And if you were on it from the beginning and you had the literal the original pack of 3, where it's like the olive, brown and orange red kind of, then it's nothing new to you. And the reason why I say that this shoe doesn't necessarily excite me is because I already have the Butters. And the Butters was perfect for me. It wasn't strong in the sense that, the semi-frozens were, way too strong for me in terms of the colors used on that. But it was soft enough where it still did have a nice color to it that you could kind of complement in many ways that I don't feel you could do with something as loud as the semi-frozens. So essentially, I should love this colorway as well, but because I already have the Butters, it's like I already have this shoe. So someone who already has the zebras, of course, already has the semi-frozens in a sense, because it's the same design, just a different colorway. And of course, it is the same design, different colorway all the time. But it's getting to a point where, there's enough V2s out there to already have all of them. And I feel like I'm at that stage now. This stage will be for different people who weren't able to get, colorways before this, and maybe this is their first one. So, they're still on their way up. Whereas I've already had quite a few, and I've, had them in rotation for a while. So this isn't new to me. I think this is where I draw the line where, the next colorways coming out, I might not even attempt to pick them up, because like I said, it's only a matter of time before you have all of them without having all of them. And I feel like that with these. But for those of you who did get these, if this is your first pair and you're super excited, they are still, they are what they are. They are cool. I'm always gonna be a fan of gum soles on anything, so they have them. Now, not much. Not anything has really changed in terms of the shape, or it's literally just the V2s in this Sesame colorway. It's like I'm just gonna say gray. I'm not gonna try and be fancy or anything. They're gray. They're called Sesame, but they're gray, you know. Gray kind of is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Ambiguous. You have this very ambiguous colorway going on, you know. I feel like some people, I see gray, and I feel like some people will see a hint of brown to these. There's like a tint of brown like somewhere in there. I definitely could see people interpreting it like that for sure. Gum soles, always been a fan, so I'm happy that, you know, there are more pairs possibly coming with gum soles in the future. You know, it's definitely still on the table. And yeah, 350 V2 Sesame. You know, I'm still a big fan of the silhouette, the shape, everything. Probably one of the most comfortable shoes I've been, you know, using on a very regular basis. And let me know your thoughts. You know, are you picking them up? Have you picked them up? You know, I've seen various, like, you know, posts on Reddit, Twitter, everything saying that these are literally sitting in stores all over the world. So it either could be that, you know, a lot of people are feeling the same way as me about these, or like we're getting to a stage where V2s are not going to be limited anymore, and maybe they are increasing the stock and releases the same way they done with the 700s. Maybe it's that time that, you know, people really start getting their hands on a pair. So if you are one of those people that did, congratulations. I hope you enjoy them, and have fun. V2 Sesames.